Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we're doing a week ahead reading for January 29th through February 4th. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. Not all messages will resonate for everyone. Don't try to force something to fit if it is not matching your energy or making sense for what you feel intuitively. This reading is timeless as well. So whenever you're seeing it is the right time for you to receive it, regardless of when that is. If you're seeing this at a later date, that's just an indicator that now is a more appropriate time for you to be connecting with these messages. Okay, we'll take these together. Yeah, okay. Let me get one more, please. So, okay. So what's coming through here is that what you need to know this week is it's time to move on. There's something that you've been up to that it's meant to be a lesson for you to learn. There's something that you have been delving into, dabbling in, some sort of activity or experience that it's time to close that out, learn from that, and move forward to something that's going to be more successful to you. You're being asked to take some sort of decisive movement forward, like in a quick sort of fashion. And this involves communication. There's something that needs to be spoken about. It may come through as an impulsive action that you're driven to do. Yeah, there's something that you need to say to someone. And there's a suggestion that time is of the essence. That something about like if you don't act quickly to speak your truth, that you may be missing out on an opportunity somewhere. And what's showing up here in this spot of releasing, there is this suggestion that what you're needing to release is a particular relationship in your life. This is what they're suggesting to move forward from. There's some sort of experience that you're having with someone. It's likely romantic. Again, don't take this or try to force it to fit if it's not resonating or not making sense for your situation. This could be like a close friendship or something, but there is this romantic air to it because there's a suggestion that whatever this relationship is that you are needing to release, it's one based in a primary energy of lustful behavior. It's one that doesn't have a deeper emotional connection for you. It's just it's one based in physical desire. And in order, as a response for releasing this, it's opening up this opportunity for you to connect with someone new that has a more like varied experience of connection. That like you can connect with someone who, yes, you have this like passion and physical desire for, but it opens this avenue to have a more emotional connection, a more like practical and fulfilling depth of connection in more ways than just like you're physically attracted to them and it like makes you feel good. Okay, and yeah, you're asked to really think about this, to take a moment and rest, to take a step back and sort of review like the situation that you're in, sort of like from a bird's eye view, almost like from an external perspective, but it's really that external perspective is an internal one, like to go within, to meditate on this and become the observer of your life, of this situation, to take stock of the role that this connection is playing in your life, what it serves and what it doesn't. Like, and it's like what you're going to be shown when you take that perspective is realizing what's lacking that you really desire to connect with. And that will make this decision to let this go and open yourself up to a wider, deeper experience moving forward. Okay, let's, like that almost feels like the whole reading, but let's clarify and see what else they may want to add about this. We'll start with the Chariot. Yeah, as I mentioned before, there's this like you have a decision to make about things feeling balanced for you. You're in need of a change, an adjustment of your priorities, because what's going on in this connection is that you're like working under some sort of illusion when it comes to what your long-term goals are. Whatever's going on in this connection where it's more superficial, it's more like physically based, it's more maybe materially based. Maybe it felt like a practical decision to be with this person because you're like attracted and like the numbers add up, the numbers make sense. But what is lacking is this outlet to have a deeper experience of feeling and emotion. It's like whatever you've got going on with this person, it's like something about the emotional connection is lacking. You don't feel able to connect with and express yourself like to the depth of your internal experience. And that's why it's the more practical decision to move on and offer yourself towards something that is actually in line with your vision for what your future, like what you would want your future to look like. Because like this is giving the impression that like you've been entertaining someone that, while they're a lot of fun and you know, it's like this sort of like instant gratification energy. It's something that's temporary for a moment. It's ephemeral. It's not lasting. It's like when you look out into the future of how things can go with this person, it's like you don't see a future that feels deeply meaningful to you with them, because it's more of this surface level thing that doesn't speak to the depth of feeling that you hold within your soul. Let's look at the Knight of Air. Yeah. So there's something, again, with the communication. Yeah. What you're being told to do is end this cycle of being in this experience of something that's not meant to last. And to begin a new cycle that's going to bring the level of emotional fulfillment and satisfaction that you desire to connect with. Communication is important. It's like this. This is like a card of spying, of like wisdom, of inner knowledge. Like, it's almost like there may be some other person that you're already aware of, or that you're going to come in contact with soon, that it's like there's this inner knowing, this recognition that like when you see this person, when you view this person, that they contain this emotional depth experience, like that there's a access to that, there's a possibility to that with them. Mother of Wands. Yeah. So there's this element of inspiration and nurturing available. Yeah. You're being asked to withdraw from a situation that is emotionally broken, to move towards something that's more nurturing and grounded, caring. Like, there's two mother energies here. Something that allows you to feel more confident in your future. And again, like, making this transition is what you're being asked to do. Something new is waiting for you that's going to like check all of the boxes, not just a couple of them. It's like something about the person you've been entertaining, the person you've been dealing with. It's like, yeah, they check a couple of these boxes, but it's like you're making some sort of emotional sacrifice by trying to stick with that there's a new opportunity available to you that either like brings something, like checks a box that's more important, more meaningful for you to check, that's going to leave you feeling ultimately more satisfied, more complete, more whole, more happy. But yeah, or like it will turn out like, where's that card of illusion, that maybe there's something that you're not seeing about how this new opportunity, while it may not look like it on the surface, it actually does check all of the boxes. But like something about, like, two cards of communication here. Something about speaking up, like being honest with yourself, trusting your inner wisdom and guidance, and like thought processes about like following what makes you happy, and communicating that, speaking up about it, and honoring that truth is what is like in your best interest at this time. And it may take a lot of courage, and there is that element with the Queen of Wands of like creating this space of independence, like communicating independence, like from this situation that only is like partially fulfilling for you. Yeah, it may take some effort. And yeah, there's another card suggesting like release, ending this cycle. It's like you've been Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. The Lovers is at the bottom. Okay. So this being asked to release this superficial connection, it's there's some sort of recognition here that you've put enough effort into this, and like putting more effort into it is a situation of like restricting yourself, limiting yourself, like trapping yourself in like a lesser stage, like putting you in a position to not reach your full potential. We have 2 10s here. That's the end of the cycle. It's time to release this superficial connection so that you can grow, so that you can enter a new cycle, so that you can create and like make sure that your time and effort and energy, resources are like going to something that actually builds something worthwhile for you. Releasing this burden, releasing this mental strain, this limitation of being in this lesser connection is going to put you in a position to where like you can come out of this sort of cocoon that you're in, and to be able to like transform, to like expand your wings and grow into something greater than the version of yourself than you're presently experiencing. And this new opportunity it's opening up for you is this this more like divinely guided connection, like a perfect match for your soul, like moving away from this like lower level superficial connection to something that is deeply meaningful on multiple levels, that like fills your being with this expanse of recognition and fulfillment. Like placing yourself somewhere that your values truly aligned. And we've got here that you've sort of been avoiding this because like it's like you almost have this underlying fear of stepping toward something that is this powerful, that is something this fulfilling. It gives you this anxiety, like there's this fear of not being good enough for it, of not like fear of approaching it. I'm almost getting this energy of feeling like you felt comfortable being in this superficial connection because you have the upper hand. You have this sense of control, this like elevated level of power in that situation. When you're with someone who is at an energetically lower level than you, then that automatically elevates you. And there's some sort of underlying subconscious fear about being in a connection with someone that you could truly see as your equal. As your equal. Like someone who is your opposite, but your equal. Something that really balances things out, that does you justice and does them justice, where there's this inherent fairness in it, like equal give and take. It's almost like there's this fear surrounding losing control. But it's like you have to realize that coming into a connection like this is going to be more stabilizing from you, that you're not actually losing any sort of control. You're actually gaining more by being in this balanced situation where you are equally matched and not like having this expectation of it being required to be the one with the answers, that like someone else has answers too, that can help you learn and grow and be a better version of yourself rather than leaving you in this limited situation. Okay, let's look at the Four of Air. Yeah, you're learning an important lesson about partnership and balance and the decisions that you make and how they affect your future. This is something that you really need to think about this week as you're making this decision, as you're making this movement, taking stock of where you're at in your life, and in considering if you want to be in the same place next year, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, or if you want to see yourself somewhere better by making better choices for yourself, by learning and growing and like committing to something better for yourself, committing to ultimately like your success, your highest level of happiness, like to your own radiance. Because it's like in this superficial connection, you may feel like you're shining so brightly because you're shining brightly in comparison to the person who is like at a lower level than you by design. It's like you're like energetically creating this imbalance of power. It's like you look good in comparison next to this person, but it's like that's putting a limit on how much you can shine. Because like if you allow yourself this space to step into a partnership with someone who is like your energetic equal, it's like that energy feeds back and forth, and you can shine so much brighter, so much more by being in a partnership with someone who can actually feed into you as well. Because being in this place where you have the upper hand, it's really just like you're shining at your level. That person doesn't have anything to like feed to you, to give you, and it just sort of keeps things stuck, like keeps things at that same level. And you have to consider, is that what you want going forward? Or do you want to grow and learn, make better decisions, like choose better partner for yourself that lets you expand and become a better version of yourself? So like overall in the energy, like you're encouraged to like cut this out, to have this loss of love, this loss of partnership in your current state, because it's putting you in this wilted state where you're not reaching the potential that you could. And this is for your own growth, and there's this need to communicate about like what's going to make you happy, to make this difficult decision so that you can step into your power, to be this like vibrant rose, to actually have happiness and this highest level of emotional fulfillment that's available to you. Okay. All right. Let's see what's in these oracles, because I've gone off on a tangent being in this energy. Originality. Yeah, okay. So that's this superficial relationship that's just sort of like based on how things look on paper. It sounded like a good idea at the time. That this is someone that's like, they're just like everyone that you've ever dated. And that's why it felt so comfortable, so familiar. You could play that same old role and everything would be fine. you're being encouraged to try something different so that you can experience something different, so that you can actually meet this reflection of yourself, this vision for something greater than what you've ever known. Yeah. And it's like there's a lot of positive energy to be had in that. Like you have to encourage yourself to get excited for something more, to not be settling for basically the same old shit that you've always known. Because like that limits you. Like how ambitious are you? Are you complacent enough to just be okay with things staying the same for the rest of your life and not getting any better? Or are you the type of person who wants more for yourself, who wants to dream bigger, who wants to create something better than what you've always known, than what you currently have? And to like get excited about trying something new, about learning new things, about achieving a higher ambition, a higher vision than what you've been placing yourself in. And there may be some drama that occurs from, like, there may be some resistance toward you stepping out of the box and exploring something new. Like someone in your life like has some sort of expectations that you're like falling into. These could just be expectations for yourself, but it's like expectations are limitations. Like if you expect things to be a certain way and hold yourself to those expectations, then you're not going to grow beyond them. That's what you're going to have, and that will be the limit. But if you get curious about and optimistic about what more you can achieve, what more you can see, what more you can grow into, then you'll receive more. Think about it. Yeah, it's almost like there's this need to be uncomfortable with the status quo, this need to be uncomfortable with the familiar, with not having anything new, not having anything better, like this tired energy of things being the same and it getting to you to the point where you want to try something different. Someone is going to call your bluff. It's like you maybe have this image, this ego picture of like, I'm happy enough, like this is great. But it's like does it feel like it's happy? Does it feel like it's enough because it's familiar and it's all you've ever known? How much happier could you be if you let yourself grow beyond the fence that you've built around yourself? Yeah. It's your ego. It's your ego that's like been getting in the way, that's been blocking you. It's your ego that wants you to be in this sort of lower level relationship where you feel like you're shining next to this person. You can be like the bigger, brighter person. And that, it's like some sort of fear about like being with someone equal, like being overshadowed, not being the one who's like in control, like feeling good, feeling better. But that's a false belief. Yeah. It's like you're destined for more. The universe wants you to have more, but you have to let go of what is lesser in order to make space. Yeah. To claim your independence from this lesser connection in order to make space to protect what's yours, to have more. It's going to be better for your health as well. This person that like brings a steeper level of fulfillment. It may already be someone who is like friends with you. There's some sort of ego death that has to occur to like to submit to some sort of empathy, to like humble yourself to engage in this new romance. Like definitely the ego is getting in the way. And like I said before, it may create some drama, some like stir up some things when you want to step outside of the box and claim something more for yourself. Like people have these expectations of like this cookie cutter sort of vision of what life looks like. And it's like, if you want to live in the cookie cutter, well, your cookie is going to look just the same as everybody else's who cut their life out of that mold. If you want something more to life, out of life, if you want something better for yourself, you have to like cut your own freeform cookie or make your own mold of like what you want your life to look like. If you want something unique, if you want something that stands out, that goes above and beyond, that brings like next level emotional fulfillment for you, then you can't cut your life out of the same thing that everyone else is cutting theirs out of. You have to do something different. You have to do something original, something that is tailored and meant just for you, no matter how anyone else feels about that, because it's about you. It's about your happiness. It's about your experience and your growth in this situation. What do you want? Do you want to stay in this little like prefabricated cookie cutter vision of what life looks like? Or do you want something unique and meaningful to you and who you are as a person? All right. Let's see what's in this other one. Snake, desire, attraction. Yeah. That was sort of what led you into the temptation of being in this connection that limits you, that keeps you like in this experience of like, yeah, fulfilling the status quo, but never going beyond it. It's like you have to desire something more for yourself in order to transform your life into something more, to like see a new horizon and to go on a journey to get it. And this is like an emotional journey, and you have to decide if you're willing to go the distance, if you're strong enough, if you're brave enough to claim for yourself all of the success that you want to see. Yeah, and at the bottom we have the horse. Freedom, action. Like, I mean, that's very specific. It's reiterated here like multiple times. Like, the universe wants you to take action to free yourself from this situation where you're not fulfilling your potential, and to seek something more for yourself, to go after what's going to help you grow and give you more out of life. All right. So if this reading resonated, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone if you feel called, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for letting me read for you. I hope this message has been helpful and inspiring to be your best version of yourself and be living your best life. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can see how to do that below in the details. And I will see you later. Take care.